So this first problem says find two consecutive integers whose sum is 45. Now examples of consecutive integers might be 1 and 2, 5 and 6, 10 and 11. And on all of these problems that we've been doing where we've been defining our variables, whether it's age, rectangle, triangle, or distance problems, or these, we're always looking at how two things are the same and how they're different. So if you think about the number 2, it has a 1 in it, and it's 1 more than that. And 6 has 5 in it, and it's 1 more than that. So consecutive integers are always x and x plus 1. If you had 3 consecutive numbers, the first one is x, the second one is x plus 1, and since the next one would be 3 away from the very first one, it'd be x plus 2. So in this problem, I just have to find two consecutive integers whose sum is 45, so I'm just going to get rid of this because I don't really need it. And I know that their sum is 45, so I know that if I were to add all of this up, it's equal to 45. So I'm going to combine my like terms. X and x is 2x plus 1. And now I'm just solving the problem. You know how to do this. 44, 2x, which means x equals 22. And so then it said, what are the two consecutive integers whose sum is 45? Well, the first one's 22, and the second one must be 22 plus 1, which is 23. So I write 22 and 23 as my answer. Okay, number 2. Find 3 consecutive even integers whose sum is 72. Well, consecutive numbers are different by just 1, because like 10 and 11. 11 is 1 more than 10. But even integers are different by 2, because if you think of 10 and you think of the next even integer, which is 12, it's 2 more than that first number that you picked. So it's telling me to find 3 of them. So I'm going to go x, unknown for the first one, x plus 2. The next one is 2 more than the first one. And then how many is the third one more than the first one? It's 4 more. So x plus 2, and x plus 4 is how I define my variables. And it's telling me in the problem that they're equal to 72. So equal 72. So let's add these up. All of these added together are equal to this. This equals 3x. This is equal to 6. So now my problem is 3x plus 6 equals 72. And we subtract 6 here, and we subtract 6 here. And 72 take away 6 is 66. And now we divide by 3, and divide by 3, and x equals, what is that, 32? Oops, 22. And so now I have to go back. I'm going to change colors because I'm running out of room on this screen. Go red, and I'm going to show you what the numbers must be. Well, the first one was 22, and then the next one was 22 plus 2 is 24, and the last one was 22 plus 4, or 26. So the three numbers, 22, 24, 26. Let's do 2 more. Find 2 consecutive odd integers whose sum is negative 88. So here's my first odd. And think of 5 and 7. How much more is 7 than 5? It's 2. So we have x and x plus 2 again. You define odd integers and even integers in exactly the same way because they're still 2 away from each other. Whose sum is negative 88. So equal negative 88. And so I combine these. What would you get if you combined all this? 2x plus 2. And subtract 2, that's going to be negative 90 equals 2x. Divide by 2. X equals negative 45. Now we have to be careful. I'll go use the red. So this is negative 45. If you add 2 to negative 45, you get negative 43. Okay. Last problem, and I hope this really helps you feel like you've got this now. Okay, find 4 consecutive odd integers whose sum is 56. So the first one's x, and the next one's 2 away from that, so x plus 2. And then the third odd integer is 4 away from the first, and the last one is 6 away from the first. Okay? And so now they're all equal to 56. We have 4x here plus 12 equals 56, so we take 12 away. And that's going to give us 44 equals 4x. Divide by 4, and x equal 11. So now I can go back. It feels like I dropped a negative. No, I didn't. So 11, 13, 15, and 17. Okay, I hope that helped, Brandon.